If yours is like many organizations, the people who can tell you the most about your marketing analytics have the smallest voices. Everyone knows educated guesses aren't good enough anymore. Data-driven decisions are expected, and solid analytics are required for the best decisions. Unfortunately, many of the world's most talented analytics teams struggle to show just how core their work can be to the success of their organizations. It's difficult to portray just how capable or mature an analytics practice is. To help, Adobe created MyAnalyticsScore.com to give organizations a way to assess their analytics teams and the technologies they utilize. The tool asks a total of 48 questions across 7 dimensions, including collection, analysis, execution, automation, application, attribution, and strategy. We've already had thousands of people take the assessment, and we've used their answers to create a benchmark to show you how your practice compares to others. The results of the assessment are automatically sent to you via email, so you can study your organization's maturity in greater detail and share your perspective with your colleagues. Each data point is presented in the context of benchmark data, which makes it easy for you and your boss to see how you stack up against other organizations similar to yours. But one person's perspective is rarely comprehensive enough to build a plan around. That's why the tool also supports assessing in groups. We recommend assessing the entire team, including analysts, marketers, and even the downstream consumers of your analytics insights. The best way to assess a large group is to first invite each individual to perform a private self-assessment. This helps to minimize groupthink. We've made it easy to invite team members to participate in a group assessment. You simply create a group and enter each person's email address. Each team member will then receive an email explaining that you've invited them to take the assessment on their own. As each team member completes the self-assessment, the system stitches their answers together in the background, so you can review them in a single view as a team later on. After completing the self-assessment questions, team members are presented with a goal-setting activity, which allows them to review their scores compared to the benchmark scores and set goals in the areas they feel need improvement. Once complete, each team member receives a copy of their personal results via email. In addition, their scores are instantly added to your group view of the assessment. The next step is to gather the team together. With the self-assessments complete, you can now run the tool in the group assessment mode. In this mode, the tool shows the responses of each team member next to each question. This helps you understand the perspectives of all team members, not just the most vocal ones. When you discover questions where your team's answers are more spread out, probe deeper to try to understand why people scored them the way they did. Then place the group slider where the team collectively believes it should be placed. During this meeting, we also recommend identifying the areas where the team feels there's room for improvement and setting applicable goals. The benchmark data in the tool can help you understand the areas where you have the biggest gaps. The final report includes tips for how to make improvements in the areas you've chosen to work on. No doubt, the boss is going to be interested in the outcome of this exercise too. We're betting that while your areas of strength will impress her, she'll be even more impressed by your team's thorough and pragmatic approach to assessing yourselves and charting a path to continued improvement. Regardless of whether you are world-class or just getting started with your analytics practice, a maturity-driven approach to your work can take the reputations of your team and their insightful work to new heights. Adobe wishes you the best of luck as you continue to advance your use of metrics to make your marketing count.